Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the closest that I'll ever come to actually soloing next. Probably. I doubt I'll ever do a complete 100% legit solo. So what you're going to be seeing in the video, the reason why it's not legit is because I had a friend help me out with a certain part of the next kill, which is he killed the Blood Reavers during the Blood phase. So other than that, I pretty much soloed Nex, although, of course it doesn't count as a legit Nex solo. However, it's taken me a lot of time to actually figure this out. Nex is quite difficult when you first try to solo her, and I guess wanted to show this off because, not because it's incredibly impressive because there's a lot of people who can solo Nex, but more just because that, for me, I think it was a decent personal achievement. So I was trying to learn how to solo Nex last night. I did, I don't know, like 6 or 7 attempts. Most of them did not go very well. I admit I died on like half of them and had to teleport away on most of the rest ones. And Nex just does a lot of damage now. Her damage was raised. Supposedly her damage was supposed to be raised to scale because life points were boosted. Nex's damage was supposed to be raised to scale, but I'm pretty sure it was raised like even more than just to scale. So she does do more damage than she did in the past, because I have attempted Nex solos before and I don't remember her hitting this hard. But at the same time, Ceradim and Bruise were buffed as well. They now heal 1000 per dose instead of 500 per dose, so that kind of helps out a bit as well. But anyway, what you're going to be seeing is, yeah, once we start in Blood Phase, my friend comes in and he does kill Reavers on the first siphon or second siphon. Yeah, the first siphon is when you Zerk. So yeah, as you can see, he's killing the Reavers. And I did, in fact, have a kill where I managed to get past the Blood Phase without anyone killing the Reavers. But on that kill, I died on the Ice Phase. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get a 100% legit Nex solo, but I did get her in 2 siphons, I think. But yeah, I did eventually, well, I think it was before this kill, but I did get a kill where I just completely destroyed Nex, and I managed to get her to like 85,000 HP on the first siphon, and then she siphoned the Blood Reavers, and I managed to get her down after the siphon all the way down. So I mean, before she even called for the blood sacrifice. So that was pretty awesome, but I just admit on that kill I got extremely lucky with DPS. So now we get to the Ice phase. Now this is probably one of the harder phases. Pretty much the only way I was doing it is basically just tanking the ice prisons. You can switch to your shield and use like barricade as well, but I just decided to tank them because it's easier that way, and you can still drink Bruise even when you're in the ice prison. Since they heal 1000 HP now, it's pretty easy to tank them. But anyway, like, I'm probably not going to be going back to solo Nex just because it's not really worth it in my opinion. I don't think the drops are worth enough to really make it worth doing to solo Nex, because like, even if you do get a drop, the drop's probably only like 10-15 mil, because that's what a lot of the Nex items are right now. One of my biggest regrets in this entire game is that I never soloed Nex when she was easy. Like when EOC first came out, Nex was actually very, very, very easy to solo, at least compared to what she is now. And you could do it like in Chaotic Mall or whatever quite easily. And also here, I gotta admit, he does free me from Ice Prison. I didn't ask him to, but he did, and he said the reason why he freed me from an Ice Prison is I had plenty of Bruise, so I could have easily escaped from the Ice Prison anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But he said the reason why is because I got like more ice prisons than I should have, and I just got screwed over by RNG or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I had plenty of Bruise, so even if he didn't free me from that ice prison, I would have had no problem. I had lots of food left over after the kill anyway. So I gotta say, the most difficult part for soloing Nex, and the reason why I'm probably not going to be doing this again in the future, I don't know, maybe I might, but for the most part I'm probably not going to be soloing Nex, just sticking to duoing or trioing if I end up going to Nex, is because of the Blood phase. It's just very hard to get past. My main problem with getting past the Blood phase isn't doing enough damage, it's just my accuracy. And I'm overloaded in Torva with Turmoil active, and yet still I just constantly miss. So I don't know if I would have to get Void to end up like being able to do successful Blood phases most of the time, but it just seems like every single time I try to do Blood phase, except for this kill and the kill earlier where I got the Blood phase done without help tagging the Reavers, what happened is I just constantly splashed on Nex and just hit all these zeros and just couldn't end up killing her. So I got Runite Ore as that drop, not quite a legit Nex solo again because I got help on the Blood phase. But one thing that did happen that was pretty cool is I got Pernix Gloves drop, and what happened here is this was the kill that I was talking about earlier where I got past the Blood phase but I died on the Ice phase. So I died when Nex was about 48,000 HP, so she was just about to call Glacies. What happened is I didn't use Freedom or Anticipation. You're supposed to use Anticipation as soon as Nex does the contain this, and I didn't do it because I think it was on cooldown or something, or I forgot to click it, or I missed the click. I don't know what happened, but basically, yeah, I didn't call Anticipation, and then I got hit pretty hard with her magic attack and hit with the contain this at the same time, and basically just got comboed out and died. And so what happened is my friend Cheerio, he was in the lobby to bless if I died, and he logged in, finished off the next kill, and Pernix gloves dropped on the ground. So it counted as me getting the drop because I did the most damage to the kill, even though he finished off the kill because I got her most of the way dead. And he let me keep the Pernix gloves. I offered to split, but he was like, no, you can just keep them. So yeah, thanks a lot to him for doing that. But anyway, we got the Pernix gloves. So I guess it made all the solo attempts worth it, even though trying to solo Nex was mostly incredibly frustrating and very annoying to do. It was worth it money-wise because I only spent like an hour and a half there, and I got the Pernix gloves. So that definitely paid for all the supplies and made myself a nice little bit of profit too. So that's my, I guess, story soloing Nex. Maybe one day I will do my own Nex solo without any help on the blood phase, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for future videos, and farewell.